The Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum heist, $500 million gone. On the night of March 18, 1990, one of the most audacious and costly art thefts in history took place at the Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum in Boston, Massachusetts. The stolen works, 13 pieces of art valued at over $500 million, have never been recovered, and the case remains unsolved to this day. Background of the museum. The Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum was founded by its namesake, a wealthy art collector and philanthropist. Opened in 1903, it was modeled after a 15th-century Venetian palace and housed an eclectic and priceless collection of European, Asian, and American art. Gardner's will stipulated that the arrangement of the art must remain unchanged, which added complexity to the aftermath of the theft. The heist. In the early morning hours after St. Patrick's Day celebrations in Boston, two men dressed as Boston police officers arrived at the museum. They rang the bell at the side entrance and told the security guards they were responding to a disturbance. The guards, against protocol, allowed them in. Once inside, the imposters ordered the guards away from the security desk and handcuffed them in the basement, claiming they were under arrest. The robbers then had free rein of the museum for 81 minutes, an unusually long time for an art heist. They moved with confidence, showing specific knowledge of the building's layout. However, they did not target the most valuable or easily accessible pieces, which has puzzled investigators for decades. Instead, they selected a specific group of artworks. The Concert, by Johannes Vermeer, one of only 34 known works by the artist. The Storm on the Sea of Galilee, by Rembrandt, his only known seascape. A Lady and Gentleman in Black, by Rembrandt. A self-portrait etching by Rembrandt. Chez Tortoni, by Edouard Manet. 5 sketches by Edgar Degas. An ancient Chinese bronze finial in the shape of an eagle. A Napoleonic flag and a gilded French imperial eagle finial. They removed most paintings from their frames by cutting them out, a crude and damaging method. The empty frames were left behind and still hang in the museum today, as a reminder of the theft. Investigation and leads. The FBI launched a major investigation, and over the years, several leads emerged but ultimately went cold. Organized crime has long been suspected of involvement, particularly the Irish mob in Boston. It was theorized that the paintings were used as collateral or bargaining chips in the criminal underworld. In 2013, the FBI announced it believed it had identified the thieves, associates of a criminal organization based in the northeastern United States, but no arrests were made, and the artwork was still missing. Multiple rewards have been offered over the years, with the museum currently offering $10 million for information leading to the return of the pieces, no questions asked. In addition, an immunity deal has been proposed for anyone involved who comes forward with information. The legacy. The heist left a permanent scar on the Gardner Museum. Not only were some of the world's most significant artworks lost, but the museum was unable to repair the gaps in its collection due to Gardner's will, which prevents rearranging the collection or replacing lost pieces. The theft also spurred major changes in museum security around the world. To this day, the Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum heist remains the largest unsolved art theft in history, and one of the most baffling. Despite countless theories, investigations, and tips, the whereabouts of the stolen art remain unknown, and the mystery continues to haunt both law enforcement and the art world.